So work begins again. Here's my quick list of the next couple weeks of what I'm trying to get done. Cabs back off, front suspension's cut out, and I finally got my parts back from Waterjet. And you can see right here, this is the rear front cross member. This will sit underneath the oil pan and house the rear mount for the low control arm. And what you see up here is the engine mounts, which this top plate down here goes across, goes into the locating tabs, and as it's welded it'll be bent up around this arc and cut to fit. But this mount right here will sit on top of that and create a tab system to accept the bushing on the motor mount. If you remember, originally I had the bushings on the frame. This time I prefer them on the motor mount themselves. And this right here is the front cross member, the start of it. Just got everything tacked up. My helmet died. So you can see right here you have the front lower control arm mount, and this third one right here is built in to house the steering mounts, which will go here and here. And just for added strength, this washer basically will be welded solid, and we'll give full 3/8 of an inch. Just for it is single shear, but it'll be just as strong as factory, if not stronger actually. This was my main reason for doing the front suspension over, is due to the fact that I didn't like the way the steering was mounted before. But again, you can see how I designed everything in CAD with locating tabs, so everything kind of clicked together like a puzzle. And this internal bracing you can kind of see in there, and then the side plate, which is here, will get mounted right here, and that will go with the angle of the frame upward, and that tab in the middle center, once it's bent, to the arc of that. Besides that, shockwave mount will stay the same, upper control arm mounts will stay the same. These two cradles, the whole front cradle will go back in and strengthen the front, and then it's moving into the midsection where this body mount's coming off, and this frame rail will extend up, back, following the curve, and then it will actually curve back into that single frame rail right where the 4-link mounts, just for added rigidity, for you to have a double frame rail going up instead of a single behind the cab. And then in the center section, the frame rail will come off here, come in to about a 8 to 10 inches in between, and it will curve again, going back, getting rid of this X, and going from here straight across. So essentially you'll have this rail, and then over here you'll have a third, and the exhaust will be able to pass underneath the drive shaft and transmission, where we'll go into an X pipe most likely. If clearance issues arise, we'll probably run it right through the frame rail in the second bay, in between the second and third frame rail. But yep, that's the update now, and when these are all fabbed up, I'll have a couple pictures and hopefully get this chassis back together and start on all the sheet metal work we have, because I know I have plenty of it left on that thing. So, any questions, post up. Otherwise, talk to you later.